And I'm sorry for keep skipping our class.
It's okay. It's okay. I do understand. How
Yeah.
are you doing?
I'm pretty fine because I slept a long time for a long time. But
Oh,
unfortunately,
nice.
yes. But unfortunately, I had to go to work again today.
Of course, we have to.
Yes.
How many hours of sleep did you get?
From 2 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Wow, eight
Yeah.
hours.
Yes.
That's a good thing.
Oh, yesterday.
Anyways,
Uh-huh.
how was? Mhm.
Oh, yesterday I had a Filipino patient.
Oh,
Yeah, and
and
he said he is currently working in the international company in
mhm,
Korea.
mhm.
So he cannot speak Korean. So yeah. So I was the one who can handle him,
Mhm.
and I informed and explained the course and procedure of our department.
Okay.
Yes. So he said your English is great, and I said yes. I'm currently learning English from your country, from from the teacher in your country.
Uh-huh.
And he said, "Wow, that is that teacher in Baguio?" He said automatically like this. Yeah.
Ooh. So like where did you have an information about him? Like where did he came from?
Um. Oh, oh, can you ask me again? I missed the question.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you have the idea on where did he came from?
I asked him actually.
Where
Yeah.
did he came from?
You mean the city?
Yeah, city.
I couldn't ask that. Yeah, I
I
just asked the
see.
country.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow. So, like, what is the diagnosis with him?
He came with a stomach ache, and yeah, he said his neck is itching. So yeah,
Oh,
so he diagnosed gastroenteritis.
oh,
Yeah, and
gastro
enteritis.
enteritis.
Yes.
Mm,
It is kind
I
of
see.
infectious disease in the stomach ache. Yeah,
Oh, so
fortunately
what is?
it was not that
Mhm.
serious. So
Mm,
we gave him a painkiller and antipyrex.
antibiotics.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm, I see.
Yeah,
Well,
he got better.
I, yeah. Oh, good. Good to hear. That is what I was about to ask you. All right. So, we will be talking about IELTS again. So,
Okay.
I have chosen a topic about health since you're
House?
working in a health department. Yes.
Ah, okay, okay.
Okay. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So, since I want you to learn from me and I want to learn from you too, I chose this topic.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So, do you want to have preparation or time to prepare, or you want
um,
to just want to have impromptu?
Pronto, please.
Okay. I'm sorry, I have cough.
Oh, it's okay.
All right. Okay, so first part. So first
Mm-hmm.
part you will be talking. This is actually for 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you
Answering
will
for
be
3 minutes?
3 minutes. But what we will be doing here is just 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have a lot of questions here. But
Okay.
I will be choosing just one with part one. So part two and part three. We have three parts actually.
Yes.
Three parts. But we will be just using 2 minutes for talking. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay. First question. Hold on. Let me just pick a. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think people have become more health conscious in recent years?
Yes, definitely. That is because in the past, um, we didn't even know what is diseases and why this disease is occur in our body. but now we know,
Mhm.
and we know how to prevent it, and we also know the danger of the disease. So yeah, people always trying to prevent it in their living.
Mhm.
And we also can get a lot of information simply through internet or some books. So the interest towards healthy is automatically increasing these days.
Mhm.
Yes. Um, and other reasons. Hmm. Oh yeah. And another reason is, um, compared to the past, we can live longer. Like in the past, 40 to 50 is normal age for one's life, but these days we can live more than 80 years. So um, if we live like that long time, everyone wants to live with healthy.
Okay, time's up.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you mean comparing to the past few
Hmm.
years,
Hmm.
people now can live longer.
Yes.
So I have a summary for your answer. So you
Hmm.
mean that we have now more ideas or knowledge about the diseases that is have or that is happening
Hmm.
in our environment. So you think that these days it is we are more conscious with our health because and well we are now conscious with our health, and nowadays you can compare that we can live longer right now than before.
Hmm. Yeah.
Hmm. I see. Okay. Well, I don't have a follow-up question for that since this is part one. So,
Okay.
so here we will be having a task card.
Hmm.
With this is now part two. Okay, so I will be giving you a topic,
Hmm.
and you should say what this activity is, when you do it, and
Hmm.
how often you do it. Okay?
Hmm. Oh,
I
can
will
I
be
get the
giving
question again?
again.
Yes.
Hmm?
Can I get the question
Let me.
again?
Yes, yes. I will giving you the. Oh, I will be giving you the topic later on. So
Okay.
this is the mechanics.
Hmm.
After giving you the topic, you
Hmm.
should say what this activity is,
Hmm.
when you do it, when do
Hmm.
you do it, and
Hmm.
how often you do it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So describe something you do to keep healthy.
To get healthy. Actually, when I was young, I loved exercise because I was kind of energetic and I was kind of active person. So when school is finished, I always go to the ground to do soccer or running with my friends. And like 4 years ago, I enrolled on yoga academy, um, to learn how to do yoga. So I always go there and spend like 1 hour to do yoga. But these days, I have not that much time to do exercise. So I'm handling my health with the food or my habit. Um, for example, when I eat the food, I try to avoid some salty and too sweet food, and I'm trying to eat more vegetables, and yes, and which cooked with no oil. Like I avoid, even though I avoid fried chicken, but I eat like grilled chicken. And secondly, I'm I usually drink more than 2 liters of water on a daily basis. Yeah, that's. that is all for my um that is all for me, I guess.
Okay. All right. Okay. I have a follow-up question for that.
Okay.
Why do you think that it is a good way to look after your health? Like checking on the foods that you eat, even if you don't have time to exercise. Why do you think that it is a good way to look after your health?
I guess food is the most important thing to keep one healthy because food is the only way to get the nutritions or like vitamins or minerals. So because of that, I think we should control the food um, um, constantly.
Mm. Okay, I see. Ah, yeah. I discovered something. You avoid
Okay.
frying, or you avoid using oil
Yeah, I
in
love it.
cooking.
Yeah, I love fried food, but I'm trying to
Mhm.
avoid it.
So you just boil, like for example, for chicken, you just boil it, or
Uh,
steam maybe.
yeah, steam or if I need oil, I just put a little, very little amount of oil.
Mhm.
Yes.
But are you using the pan like the non-stick pan?
Yeah.
Do
So
you?
my mother always scold me for that.
Why? Why?
Because I always make the pan burned because I didn't use oil.
I see.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is
really?
pretty difficult to wash, to rinse
Mhm.
the
Yeah, yeah,
pan.
yeah.
Yes.
But how about for do you still eat egg?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
How do you eat? How do you eat eggs, or how do you cook it?
Uh, uh, it is same. I cook it without oil.
In a pan without oil?
Yeah, yeah. It works.
Hmm. But
Yeah.
how about salt? You just put a little bit or a pinch of salt?
It depends on the food that I eat with the egg. If those always contains a lot of salt, I
Mhm.
I do not put additional salt in egg. But if I just eat egg only, I put the salt. I put the salt.
Mm.
Yes.
But on your daily life, like with the normal days that you go to work, go
Mm-hmm.
home, what are the foods that you eat?
In my workplace, we have just one place that I can have a meal, and it
Mhm.
is restaurant for worker in my company.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
yeah, I cannot choose a menu for only myself. I should eat the meal that is prepared in that restaurant.
Ah, I
Yeah.
see. Hmm. Okay. All right. Okay, coming from a nurse, well, I totally believe you that with that.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
I'm getting a lot of opinions about health now. Since,
Oh, wow.
anyways, I have a news for you, JP.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Jihe,
Yes,
I
Jihae.
will be having my follow-up checkup on
Oh,
Saturday.
wow. Good for you. Saturday?
Yeah, yeah,
Are
on
you
Saturday.
off that day? You have no
Um,
work?
I think I will be working until 2 p.m. So I
Ah.
actually have a schedule on 4 p.m.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. So I will maybe next week I will be telling you the result
Okay.
about it.
But I'm a
Mhm.
little afraid, like on that day,
Mhm.
you will be a little
Mhm.
bit afraid and you have some possibility not to go there, isn't it? Because,
Actually, you overcome my fear. Like
ah,
you pushed me to do this because I have to do this
yeah.
for myself. So,
Yeah, yeah, sure.
like I will be I am holding on the things that you told me that I have to do it because it might get worse,
Oh, thank you.
right?
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, so I am, yeah, I'm a bit nervous, yes, I admit that, but like what you told me the last time, I have to do this because it might
Yeah,
get worse.
sure.
And I'm scared. And I'm scared.
Yeah, sure. I'm really happy to hear that.
Yeah. And I'm really happy that you were able to give me strength to do this again,
Oh,
to
thank
have my
you.
checkup again. So
No, thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah. So well, I'm just so happy that you know what, I told myself maybe it is a blessing in disguise that I met Jay as my student or Jihe as my
Ah,
student,
thank
because
you.
I think I mentioned this to one of my students before, but of course I
Mhm.
do understand because they're not working in a health field, like they're not working
Mhm.
for health, so
Mhm.
maybe they don't understand the feeling. So now
Mhm. Mhm.
I have someone that I can talk with my illness
Oh,
or talk to my illness with. But
thank you.
yeah.
Because you are always
Thank you to you
helping me.
too.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, because this is what we should do here, right? So
Yeah,
you know what?
sure.
Actually, I don't consider this as a class. I just consider this as small talk with my friend.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I really
Well, thank you so
appreciate.
much for encouraging me again.
Oh, no, because you are encouraging me like every day
Oh,
with
really?
your teaching. Yeah.
Wow, thank you. Okay, wow. I'm sweating now. Okay. Oh.
Oh,
Okay, let's just breathe in, breathe out. Let's go to part
okay.
3.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let me just choose another one.
Okay.
Um, mhm. Um, okay, here. Here's
Mhm.
my question. Why do you think some people continue bad habits when they know that they are damaging to their health?
Mm,
Do you want
I
me to repeat the question?
yes, please.
Okay, yeah. Why do you think
Mhm.
some people continue bad habits
Mhm.
when they know that they are damaging to their health? Like, why do you think that people still
Hmm.
do bad things that they know
Mm.
that it is dangerous to their health?
Well, I think that is because we are human. We are always aiming to do something enjoyable, and
Mhm.
usually those are bad things. Like if we have two kinds of food, like sweet one or vegetable, most people think most people are gonna choose sweet food because it is more tasty and delicious, and that
Mhm.
is a bad thing. But even though we know that, um, we it is kind of mess. My answer is kind of messy.
It is okay. It's okay.
um,
This is not the actual exam. This is just the practice.
okay.
What matters is that you were able to answer the question.
Okay. Okay. Let me start again.
Okay.
For
Sure. Sure.
answer. Okay. Please give me a few seconds for think about this.
Okay. Sure. I'll just
Okay.
give you a minute. Will that be okay? 1 minute.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay. Mhm.
Mm, okay. Let me just start now.
Okay.
Okay. Mm,
Okay. Just start.
okay. Um, I don't know. the exact reason why this thing happens, but I think that is because human naturally follows the bad things because they are because most of them are enjoyable. For example, when we have two kinds of food, like one is a sweet one and another one is vegetable, we naturally gotta choose the sweet one because it is more tasty and delicious. But the thing is, um, it is bad for our health. Um, but uh, I think the reason is even though vegetable is healthy for our health, it can make us stress, which is not good for our mental health. So um, when it comes to mental health, we directly affected by that. But when it comes to physical health, we are gonna affected gradually. I mean, it takes time. You can understand what I mean.
Yes, yes, yes. You
Okay.
still have 30 seconds.
Okay. So like um, when we eat sweet food, we can be happy directly after eating that. But the disadvantage of constantly eating sweet food, we can discover that problem in the future. So I think that is why people cannot um, stop their bad habit.
Okay, time's up. All right. So what you mean is that we are doing, even if we know that something, or for example, chocolate. Having too
Yes.
much chocolate will, you will be having diabetes if you eat too much chocolate, right?
Yes. Right.
Mhm. So what you mean in your answer is that even if we know that it is bad for our health, we
Mhm.
still tend to do it because we are able to enjoy, or we are able to say that the food is delicious.
Mhm. Mhm.
So we are not being conscious with the foods that we eat.
Mhm.
So even if we know that it is harmful for our health, we think that it is enjoyable to have these things. So we tend to still do it. But
Yes.
I think your point with your question is that we can still eat these delicious foods, but to we have to check on the food intake.
Mm.
Like, hmm we can still eat, for example, we can still eat chocolates, but you can just eat two pieces maybe, or just a
Mhm.
bite.
Mhm.
So we have to be very careful with the food intake,
Mhm.
that for the foods that we take, for the food that we eat.
Right.
Mhm. Oh, you know what? I heard this from the doctor of my grandfather, because my
Mhm.
grandfather has diabetes.
Mhm.
I heard this one line that you mentioned earlier. I forgot. I have to explain. You mentioned a word or a sentence, which I already heard from the doctor of my grandfather. Like, um, even if, like, for example, I'll just make an example. Okay.
Mhm.
I can't explain it further though. Like, for example, this is an angel,
Mhm.
for example, and this is a demon, and you are in the middle.
Mhm.
You are thinking to do good things, but this thing is like asking you to do bad things.
Mhm.
Even if you wanted to, there is still this bad one gives that triggers you to do bad things.
Mhm.
This is based on the food that we take. Like, for
Mhm.
example, hmm we know that it is dangerous to come with this person. We
Mm.
know that it is dangerous, but still we tend to go with him
Mhm.
instead of staying with this person. Did you get the point?
Yes.
Um, yeah. So it is like with the food intake. It's all about food actually,
Yeah.
because we choose delicious foods rather than healthy foods.
Yeah, right.
right?
Naturally.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. And sometimes we think that it is okay. I think it is okay to eat delicious foods right now. Maybe I can eat healthy foods tomorrow. So we are
Mhm.
always like that,
Yeah,
right?
right, right.
Like for example, we are to choose between vegetables and meat.
Mhm.
So you have two meals for today, and you
Mhm.
can choose, actually you can choose from a vegetable, between a vegetable and a meat, but you want to eat meat, but it is better for you to eat vegetables. So you will just say to yourself that maybe I'll just eat vegetables tomorrow, maybe I can eat meat today. Did you get
Mhm.
the point? Like,
Yeah.
we are always thinking about
Yeah,
tomorrow.
right.
So we are just waiting for our body to break down.
Yeah, right.
And once we are already ill, it is the time for us to think that I should eat those healthy foods.
Mhm.
Did you get the point?
Yeah, sure.
Like,
I'm always do
like,
that.
mhm. Yeah, me too. But since you know what, your message is actually the one who gave me the inspiration
Oh.
to to make a follow up checkup, because of course I also have a nurse.
Mhm.
I also have a friend who is a nurse,
Mhm.
and you both told me the same. So maybe
Oh.
this is this is the sign. I told
Yeah.
myself, maybe this is the sign that I should do it for myself too.
Wow.
Mhm.
I'm so
And you know what?
happy.
Yeah. And you know what got me? Your
Mhm.
word, like the word arise.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because I don't want it to get worse.
Mm.
So
Oh.
actually, you ask you
Yeah, I
on your
checked it.
on mhm, on the last part of your letter, is it okay to use the word arise with regarding health? But I told you it is better to use get worse, right?
Yeah, yeah, right, right.
This is actually the word who triggered me.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm afraid that one day I can't even stand up my bed. I
Mhm.
can't do everything that I'm doing right now. So this is the word arise.
Mm.
Yeah. You know what? You were absent the last time that we had class. I was so excited to tell you about this, but now I was able to tell you so. Thank
Oh,
you
thank
so
you.
much. You really don't know how you made my day that
Oh, thank
time.
you. I appreciate
Mhm.
you.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
I told you that it's still Monday, but you already completed my week.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, I
is.
saw that.
Yeah. Okay, well, anyways, thank you so much. Thank you so much for this class. I really
Okay.
appreciate it, and I hope that we'll be able to learn together, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You have a great day. I'll talk to you again on our next
Okay,
class.
have a great day
Take care of
today.
take care of
Okay.
yourself, okay?
Okay. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.